there something you want to talk about, my dear? I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later, then. Don't touch me.
Hi, Overlord.
No time to rest.
What word, my love?
Hi. Are you still content at my side? It doesn't have to be your fight, and it's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
It's a fine dream. Perhaps we can help find a balance. I didn't expect such naivete from an archdruid of your vintage. The city is perfect, but neither is nature. Danger is to idealize one at the expense of the other. I'm gonna say...
You are right, but such drastic times can make it difficult to preserve nuance in one's thinking. Further reflection is needed. But that must wait for now. There are battles yet to be fought. We must save the world before we can dream of ways to better it.
Time for kisses.
I have longed to hear your voice. Speak to me.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Always.
I love how big he is.
Was there something else you wanted, my heart? My mind still drifts to that dream I shared with you. For a better future for all those who need it. But that must wait. I remain yours, of course. Ready when you need me.
Alright, time to assemble our crack team. Oh wait, we have to give everyone long stride.
copper for your thoughts. Let's go, go, go. Yes? As you wish. You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand idle.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. All right, some...
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Good. Good owl bear.
More.
We need Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Good dog. Alright, we've gotten everybody, I think. Yep, everyone's here. Except for Gale, because he's kidnapped.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
Sounds delicious. What are you suggesting?
The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't. And know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
What's the catch? What are you getting out of this visit?
The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared. Tonight, then. Be ready.
Pew, pew, pew.
Submit to all orders. Submission is salvation. Only
Alright, now we gotta talk to Halson.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain.
Capitalism does suck,
Is
Halson.
this truly what progress looks like? Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seems pragmatic, not fanatical.
I don't think you truly feel that way. You have always believed in balance. Perhaps that's true. You're thrive in isolation. Civilization is an extension of nature. They can thrive together if given the chance, same as Thaniel and Oliver.
A fine point. I wish I had thought of it myself. Thank you. Your wisdom shines through even in dark moments. I shall not give in to despair. Not while there is still the chance of a future worth fighting for.
Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
In my opinion, we should have a still watching everybody. Why?
You eaten at the elf song before? Awful, just awful. I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it.
You've got to talk to the locals if you want the true story about Stelmane's death. The Gazette would never print all the juicy details. It happened right here in the elf song. Sliced clean through Stelmane's neck.
That's the elf song. I'm looking for the potion shop. Okay, so it's right down here.
It's you. Welcome to Bone Cloaks. Doors are still open thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy. Take your pick.
There's the potion that I want. I always want that one. Alright.
flesh is a vision, it's sure enough. But his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the
We give thanks.
and you're
We know you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle.
Safe for now, at least.
Our lives are yours. Our enemies.
Since I feel burnt out whenever I reach the CDZ, I usually skip every quest with just speech forward to Orin and Netherbrain. One day I just want to visit every shop and talk to everyone. Oh, I'm talking to everybody.
No, we are not censoring the mouth. We are simply doing a routine inspection. And no, I cannot sell you a copy.
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
Nortale's shelter. Refugees welcome.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
The soap here smells funny.
Can't tell if that was supposed to be a kid or a halfling or something.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
I hope so.
Never heard a racket like this back home. Till the Absolute arrived, anyway.
Okay, we are gonna try to do some crime.
Keep your distance, darling. Ready or not. With ease.
Well, well, well.
Let's move.
Need silence. Just quiet.
I can eat in bed.
Let me get this open.
This is the wrong person. But he's not bad at it, so maybe he can take it. You're up, Astarion.
Let's go.
Grace is currently stuck at work. I told her I would hold off on fucking Bazora until she got here. So she'll be here for the important things. Alright.
Such a noisy scene. I'll slug my guts through this hell.
I keep telling you animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming headlines. I deliver the papers. I do not sell them.
That guy's so mad.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Oi! I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker.
Listen, Overlord, Durge will do everybody.
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
These writers sure do have a lot to say. The amount of trees they must have cut down to print all these papers. And people complain about the steel watch taking up resources. Huh.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
One 156, 157, 15. Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15. Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159. Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these right-attacks.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Oh, I like that she has facial hair.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Everyone's so busy. They need to get pictures of Spider-Man.
This many guards for a bloody broadsheet. It's ridiculous.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Hang on. Wait. Stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for. Corpusculent. That's it. As you were.
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the print works.
Excellent. Local.
Hang on, you're not allowed down.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
I have more than stories, ballad, prose, even haiku or two, if you can spare the ink.
have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Print that about me and I'll push your corpse through the Gazette printworks.
I'm not afraid of you. Lord Gortash is a passionate champion of the journalistic arts. Attack me, and you face the Steel Watch. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
I'm gonna see what happens if I murder everybody.
The pen is mightier than the... Oh, that's horseshit, run!
Down the hatch.
Oh, this guy's got a lot of health.
For a loathsome neighbor.
Alright, well, we want Astarion to murder this guy before we get going. There we go, we did.
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Battle favors the fearless.
On your command.
Oh, that's right. There's guards up here. Right. Well, I think you should probably heal yourself. He's still watching nothing.
Another fight. Let's go.
Okay, Shadowheart, I need you to heal some people. Let's kill this guy first.
Poor fucker.
Time to kill.
Manus, guide my blows.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Battle favors the fearless.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
This medical.
What about this?
My victims await.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Where's Will?
Take your...
Boom!
Why can't you attack him?
Let's have some fun. better position.
Oak Father, harden my heart.
I will ascend. Let my name be known. Make way.
Forever dauntless.
Ready for battle.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Cutting to the chase.
Well, who do we have to fight now? Oh, these people.
Time to strike.
I think I could go another round.
Let's turn someone inside out.
You know, maybe we can fight the entire city. You know, in exchange for stopping an evil newspaper.
Death on the move.
Nature shall be defended at any cost.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
I thirst for combat.
Ready.
You've a visage fit for letter writing.
Such a headache.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Busy, busy, busy.
They do not care that we just murdered a bunch of people in here.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I can't even close the door. Alright.
What now?
I wasn't expecting it, but
How delicious. Just a talk, then.
You wish to consult me?
What's in the pouch that we just picked up? Use this collection of news hawker sales at the end of the day or to give them change for tomorrow. Do not give Lon another float. If he keeps misplacing it, he'll have to give change out of his own pocket. Okay. Okay, so we did all that murder. If we go outside, are we gonna get yelled at by other people? We need the rest of the city to load so we can know where we're going. There we go. Okay, so it seems like this steel watch doesn't care.
Good day, citizen. Please.
So I guess it's totally fine that we murdered everyone inside Fox News.
Keep a blade close.
Now we have to give our heavy things to the girls. Well, that's Astarion's stealing bag.
Your thievery has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Try to talk your way out of the situation.
You've been given the benefit.
Where did all of our backpacks go? So that's all Gale shit. Allison, I don't know why you have 9 million backpacks. Okay, that's Astarion's thievery shit.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
It's always blood when you're around. We give all of our fancy arrows to Astarion. Bye, Overlord.
don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected. You managed to talk your way.
Time for a cull. On my way.
I am fury. I am death. Heating up.
I've missed this.
Must keep going.
No choice but to keep going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Orders. I can still move fast when I need to.
On the victor's path.
Fresh orders? Understood.
Can't afford to let up. Got to press on.
looks empty.
So I walk around the newsroom floor, and what do I see? Half of you are still working on your usual old columns about sub recipes and road repairs. Knock it off. I made it perfectly clear in the morning's briefing that we're going all out to blight the reputation of the phony brand of adventurers now stinking up the city. Throw all your usual columns in the rubbish bin and get to work.
The block has a broadsheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you.
What's that?
A circular from the Church of Ogum, Lord of all knowledge. It is stamped with the seal of Brevik Furnum, Highmost Lore Master, Unscroll Temple, and Baldur's Gate. To the good godly folks of Faerun, in the first instance, it is the name of the Lord Binder himself that let me bid you. The realm's shaking events that have since become known as the Second Sundering mark a time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again, lost continents reappeared, and the very weave shook as the plains birthed a new yet mysterious order. Such chaos is often anathema to Am's sacred pursuits of truth and knowledge. However, in this helped innumerable first-hand accounts submitted by our agents by the good folks of across the continent, the church is satisfied that an image of these strange years has been coalesced. As such, we kindly ask that no further unsolicited material on this matter be sent to our temples. While all knowledge is important to the Lord Binder, we are confident that any future plane-shaping events will not presage in the shape of a tobacco smoke or reed in the droppings of the village herd. New and strange age upon us. For divine guidance, we humbly bid that you look to your local temple leaders and to forward relevant materials to them.
approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
I mean, going matters you to the talking printer. Let me guess, another Fae needs freeing?
I'm not trapped, you fool! This printing machine is just marvelous, with nothing like it in the Feywild. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
Sounds good to me.
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
I have an article. Let's get started.
How delightful.
The editor will be in for a surprise tomorrow.
Well, he's dead, so...
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Dear Sevenart, our new gift from the venerable Lord Gortash has already outstripped any production records of manual printer sets. They are clever little bastards, those Gordians. Shame their foundry is such an eyesore. No wonder they are fully on board with the Gordians. Their fantastic steel watch. That's the new line, in fact. The foundry could be argued to even accentuate the Grey Harbor. My, I think I feel...
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Grace, I'm giving you a call. We killed Fox News. Hi, Grace. Durge.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, Durge killed Fox News.
Oh, good for Durge.
We are currently invading the printing press of the local newspaper. It turned out that a fae runs their printing press and is friends with the fae that we saved in the Shadow Cursed lands. So they let us replace the article that was besmirching us with an article that was like, isn't Durge great? Durge is the bestest guy. We also killed...
The old Washington Post treatment.
We killed a lot of people in...
Lord Enver Gortash,
the
people's
reporter
man,
place.
the gate's protector.
The newsroom?
Yeah. We killed the editor-in-chief that was friends with Gortash and his pro-propaganda. And
okay, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And now we're stealing all his stuff. We didn't kill any of the reporters, just Rupert Murdoch and his guards.
Okay, but the version of Succession in Faerun is going to be incredible. You just know it.
Far be it, my lord, for me to question the decree from you, but I worry that you haven't the full picture in mind. If we were to stop all production of the Baldur Mouth Gazette, for even a 10-day, our reach and audience impact would take a debilitating blow. Yes, I understand the portrait you've ordered we print is a far original. Yes, I understand that it will do for your image before the council next meets to discuss succession plans, but please take a moment to consider what you're asking for me. Alright, so I've been picking up a bunch of stuff. I've been waiting for you to get here before we read them.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we have the Gazette. Arrogant vigilantes brutally murdered respectable Thorm family. So that's
wow.
Okay, so they're all the same thing. A circular from the Church of Lord of All Knowledge. It is stamped with the seal of Brevik. Good golly, folk of Faerun, the first instance in the name of Lord Binder himself, I bid thee. The realm-shaking events that have since become known as the Second Sundering mark a time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again. Lost continents reappeared, and the very weave shook as the plains birthed new yet mysterious order. Such chaos is an anathema to Ogum, sacred pursuit of truth and knowledge. However, with the help of innumerable first-hand accounts submitted to our agents by the good folk all across the continent, the Church is satisfied that an image of these strange years has begun to coalesce. As such, we would kindly ask that no further unsolicited materials on this matter be sent to our temples. While knowledge is of importance to the Lord Binder, we are confident that any future plane-shaping events will not be persuaded in the shape of tobacco smoke or in the droppings of the village herd. A new and strange age is upon us. For divine guidance, we humbly bid you look to your local temple leaders and to forward such relevant materials to them. Please stop telling us about things you found in your goat shit.
Please, we don't care. Please, stop.
Alright, the Duke's Mouth. An article marked for the editor's desk. It looks like it never went to print. There's a sickness in our city, dear reader. It nibbles on the council's ear in the private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets in steel automatons, and it whispers sweet nothings from the pages of this very broadsheet. The fetid presence of Lord Enver Gortash is rotting our city to its very core, and this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no, a propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to spread. There is so much to this story, dear reader, so much and I'm excited to share it with you. Yes, you. Evart, consider this notice of resignation. Okay, so one journalist quit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put latest up top. All right. Written in furious sloping hand, it is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay deplorable, that you would even defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic. My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you have ever met, and yet to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Covray. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to restore this issue, to resolve this issue immediately. Emotional and physical well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I should take this to the highest authorities should it not be dealt with. Right now, Giselle cries out for her father. This archaic policy has separated children from their parents. I don't know how the Grand Duke Elder Ravengard lives with himself. That dude loves his bear.
Wow.
Baldurin founds
What
the
a
city.
story.
The text roots in the subject of Baldurin, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago, to the prose of colorful but a little too self-satisfied round the edges, a novel of unremarkable but one small entry is halfway through. Baldurin claimed a guardian friend, Osor. The bright were Osor's scales, and brighter was his breath. Yet, after betrayal, the two piercing recounts here is a worthy detail. Osor fled beneath the stone and thereby changed the name of the region he now slumbers in to match his chronic lineage. Oh, we killed some Steel Watch guys.
Oh, fun.
And they dropped Infernal Iron.
Oh, Karlak, we got you a little snack. I assume.
News Hawker Float. Use this to collect the News Hawker sales at the end of the day to give them change for tomorrow. Do not give Lone another float. If he keeps misplacing it, he will have to give change out of his own pocket. Okay. That's everything. Okay, so do we want to steal these sponge? Okay, here's a silver ignat. Public danger. Ooh. Millark, as you refuse to speak to me following the incident of the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make a request in writing. Oh, we already know that. Hey, look, it's a lever. What's the lever do? Nothing. Oh, it locks the door. Okay. We don't want that. See, look at that. Killing these Steel Watch guys were nothing.
Dropping like flies. Steel Watch.
Oh.
keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I mean, we're stuck now. I guess we're going back down.
I guess.
I guess we're going out this way. Nope, that's the way we came in. Guess we're using the stairs. See, we slaughtered everyone in here. Except for the reporters.
Damn.
Can't write a bloody shopping list at the minute with all these
Well, if
eyes
I'm
on
remembering
me.
correctly, reporters are protected by the Geneva Convention.
Reporters just don't care that we slaughtered all these people in front of them.
Now they got shit to do. They got shit to report. They're so busy writing about how all these people got slaughtered right in front of them.
Yeah.
Low profile. You used to know me all too well at the Elf Song.
I wonder if our paths ever crossed in the before times. Were you always so sneaky?
I haven't survived for 2 centuries by being reckless, and I hope to survive at least 2 more.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
Her name is Ears.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke.
Wow.
Ever did they find
What a special
crown
name.
big enough for his head?
It's a good joke.
That newcomer, Gortash, an archduke.
Damn, her name should be Cheekbones. Look at him.
Yeah.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
Does someone need to be beaten up? I can handle that.
I'm supposed to bust up this guy what owes money to Uktar of the Guild, but Gerva says if I want to join her order...
What's that? Is it time for
that's a
violence?
no-go. But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Who wants to join the Order of the Helm? Sounds like Strug should give up knee breaking. Effective immediately. Strug's already been paid for the task. He has to follow through it. Tell you what, Strug, give me the money Ogar paid you, and then you're off the hook.
Helm's gaze, you
Yeah.
sound like a guild lawyer. You
Come
must
on,
think
gang,
I'm
we're gonna
pretty
break
dumb.
some kneecaps.
And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. Might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get your knees broken.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town. But now I'm a new man.
A new man? And who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
That's no good.
Oh dear.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager.
Whoa, look at
When
that
they fail,
quaff.
and they will. Count on it.
Jeez.
She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then, it'll be my turn.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
This lady knows what's up.
Yeah.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watches.
She's got it together.
At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by.
I got another enormous
They smell
hairdo.
better too.
Love it.
Everyone here in this city is all for the best hair.
As far as I'm
Everyone, this is
concerned,
just a
Lord
very
Gortash
big,
gets the
flamboyant
benefit of the
hair
doubt.
town, and I love it.
Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the absolute crawling up our asses.
Oh, you're gonna fall to fascism.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact,
Wow, Buff Tanner is a great character name.
Sounds like a porn star name. He should be hotter.
It really does. Like a porn star who specializes in quality leather work. Buff Tanner.
Okay, so... Oh, here we go.
Another. Should I have another? Oil me to preserve me. I need the courage.
Drink up. This city's on borrowed time.
No, I guess I've had enough. The brewer who made this beer used to buy all of our barley. Well, that's over now. Left the crops standing in the fields when we ran from the Absolute Army. Gone. All gone.
I only see you.
Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
Found any good opportunities for him?
A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place Corson as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do?
Three-piece sounds like a crook. Cleaner job sounds steady. Leaves you available to head back to the farm. The Ilmer Temple in Werman needs volunteers. They don't pay, but at least the boy will eat. I'll say that one.
Ah, that's a solid tip. Could work out for a gentle kid like Corson. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail me to bleed for you.
I mean, their head priest just got killed, so they could probably use more helpers.
I mean, yeah, sounds like it.
Sir, you look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry. At discount price. For a good cause.
What is this good cause?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants
What kind of
Mark's
jewelry?
head,
And then you give him
so
like
we
your
have to
leather
get
studded
help.
harness.
There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
Keep your jewelry. Here's some money. I think this situation is about to turn around. You should probably say, sorry, I can't help you. Your Gortash problem may work itself out. We're gonna kill him later, so don't worry about it.
I mean, yeah.
I think the situation here is about to turn around.
You think so? I wish I shared your optimism. but I can't.
Carlick's just dancing while that lady's crying about her husband.
Carlick just feels the music, okay?
Carlick knows how it is.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Oh man, there's so many great names in here. Truffle.
If you won't drink
Truffles,
with me, I bet this
Glovia.
stranger will. Right, stranger?
Depends. What's that you're drinking?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
You married a tailor. Is that the best you could do? Do we want to compliment being a tailor, or do we want to insult being a tailor?
I mean, tailors do hard work.
Alright, we'll be nice.
And if we insult him, he might make fun of our clothes.
That's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Common sounds like an admirer. You sound like an admirer. Are you too close? Are you fucking this lady?
Perceptive one, aren't you?
Is there drama afoot?
Plum bubbles may have gone to my head.
Maybe. Maybe there's drama.
Time to tell you.
I'm leaving you.
I'm leaving you.
Oh, here we go.
I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For
Brutal.
cloaks, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
Damn, they're a dramatic couple.
You're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
Keep talking to them, see if they fight.
I thought you were going for
Okay.
What?
Just
Now
keep,
they're
let's keep
retarding.
seeing how this escalates. Oh, damn.
Alright.
I was hoping all those people were running in to see them
Aye, aye.
argue.
Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else the fuck to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Murder, you say?
Murder?
Tell me more about this murder.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodations?
Charity.
Maybe,
Baldur's
maybe.
Gate. Good one.
Need anybody's kneecaps broken?
You want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene, really?
Some people charge extra for that, I'm sure. Or pay extra.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
That reminds me that there was a lady on a next door post that went viral who was complaining about all the noise on her street, and that she lived above a nightclub.
Wow.
Wow, look what the
Special.
bear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Didn't we make it the bit Druid's Grove? You didn't think you'd survive, yet here you are.
We did, didn't we? Never thought I'd begrudge being alive. Alas, I've got nothing in my pockets but lint and disappointment.
How about a kiss?
Back in the Grove, I'd have taken you up on that.
Oh la la.
But my situation has changed somewhat. So how about this? Alan puts swill in the bottles, but I know where he keeps the good stuff. Here. You saw nothing. You heard nothing.
Booze.
I need to get back to work before Alan throws a fit. But stick around. You brighten the place up.
We're gonna talk to her some more.
What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
Where's Alfira? You two are usually together, right?
Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me.
Let's see what you got. Alright. She just got food.
Enjoy.
Just get some little snacks while you're here.
This is the comedy contest. It's fun.
Ooh.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
I'm a bard, Willoughby. Prepare to get served.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know,
No, I think you could be topped very easily,
except
sir.
my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The elf song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
Alright. Willoughby the comedian, folks. Were his jokes good or did he just smell funny? Say what's the difference between a dwarf and a bullet? You can't toss a bullet. When you ask a wizard to cast Shatter and he says, Shatter? I hardly know her. I'm gonna do the first one.
Yeah, do
Got
it.
me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
Alright. You know why I hate vampires? They just suck. I tried sleeping with a dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had reptile dysfunction. I asked a zombie reanimator out on a date. She said I wasn't interested. She wasn't interested in necromance. Intimidate. What do you call a room full of people who don't applaud? Dead. What do we want to do?
I kind of love reptile dysfunction.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that one.
The Dead Three, am I? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers never conquer the world? They don't have the balls, but tish. Mind Flayer's Dweller slave lost his nose, so he asks the Illithid, how do I smell? And it says, I have eaten its brains. The cleric casts healing wounds on a ham, but it was already cured. Clap or I'll rip out your spines.
Oh my gosh. There's some good options here.
Which one you want to do?
Oh my gosh. I love the cured ham joke. My god.
Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job.
And now, just like that, you're the new Dribbles.
Ask my wife why she was fooling around with a wizard. She said,
You are the new respected comic in town.
keep casting it all night long. What's that? Keep it up? That's what she said.
For once Dad lost. Maybe he can retire some of those jokes now. Though I do like the one about killing the drow.
The kid's got a dark sense of humor.
The kid just loves jokes about murder.
I needed a good laugh. Grim times, a stranger. Almost pleasant traveling with
Did not
company.
mean to talk to Shadowheart. Looking for the lady who's high.
This guy was funnier the other night. Of course, I had more to drink then.
You're not really listening to this clown, are you? The lights are much more interesting.
You look closely
This is the high
at the
lady.
young woman. Dilated pupils and palpitations. She's a silk root abuser.
Have any for me?
No, mate.
You Sharon? You holding out on me?
What you holding? Waldo Walnut.
I am hopeful that we
Oh
shall
my
be
God.
thoroughly entertained.
There's a name.
I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
So many good names in this bar.
Really?
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is...
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Investigator Valerian told me to speak to Constable Durvella.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
We're stealing her shit.
Something over there.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
You just focus on your music.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
made it, Lacrissa.
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows could stop us.
Only because I had you.
Nah.
He thinks we're on the roof, so we can hear them talking on the roof.
Well, that's fun.
This wine's poisonous.
Map of the city bears a single mark, a location, one murder site, where the slain were arranged in grotesque tableau.
How's your shift going?
A rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
Notes on Stalemate's murder. Deceased Duke Bounty Stalemate. Private room upstairs in the Elfsong. Cause of death. Suspected blood loss. Observation. Ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clearly severed. Likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motive. Suspected Balis ritual. Don't tell Valeria. Suspects. This is our new resting place camp area. Everyone gets a bed.
Fancy. Ooh. Luxury.
When Gale's not kidnapped, he'll hang out over here.
You know, when he stops being a victim of a crime.
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some.
We gotta put our books away. There's so many books.
Lots of blood. There's some pink stains too.
What's that? I don't know what she saw. Hey, look, more lesbians.
Ah,
Yay!
you found my
Hooray
hiding
for
spot.
lesbians.
Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off.
You two are very cute together.
Right?
Aww.
I keep telling her that.
Lacrissa!
They are.
All right. The hero and stop teasing. For now.
How's your shift going? I'll never get tired of this view.
Hey, precious.
Same here.
She's looking at her girlfriend.
Due soon. I was thinking I could
No. That's gay.
We made it, Lacrissa.
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows will stop us.
We got cats to talk to.
Oh, hell yeah, we do.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Oh, a baby. A little fluff.
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it. Get in there.
You dare ask this of me, a literal child of Baal, god of murder?
Killing's killing. Don't say you love your work if you ain't sticking by it.
I mean, you're gonna do some murder on the rats.
Would kill them rats. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on
See, he
than
agrees
a
with
few
me.
rats.
Alright. There's another cat in here, too. Cat, cat, cat. Here's the other cat.
The cellars are just down the stairs.
Another cat.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us.
Oh.
Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the
So
other
cute.
servants will feed us.
Alright, I'm gonna have Shadowheart.
Long way to go still.
And before we go down
Kill some
there,
rats?
No, before I go down there, so all the rats only have 1 HP. So I'm gonna have Shadowheart cast her guardian thingy. And then
I will not know failure.
actually wait, Shadowheart, where are you?
I'm ready. Moving.
See, just have Shadowheart walk around.
Fast work.
Victory awaits.
Put him up. Find a route.
Let's spill some blood.
do.
Come on then.
Nature's fury shall not be checked.
Where do I go from here? What path lies before me?
No better moment. As I'm told.
No holding back. No time to waste.
There's so many rats.
That's a lot of rats.
Doesn't make me
Dare I
feel
say,
good about this
infestation of
tavern.
rats.
Yeah. Doesn't make me feel good about this tavern.
It makes me want to call the health inspector.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm pretty sure she also has magic missile. Yep.
You're getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Okay, one of these rats has a magic ring in it.
Great, we gotta kill a bunch of rats, then we gotta open them up for rings.
Come on now. Where's the keepsake ring? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have everyone else go
I crave blood.
out of the way.
Still alive. So that's progress.
There we go. Come on. Where is the fucking ring? There we go. Alright. Stealing stuff. That cured ham joke is pretty good.
I mean, I appreciated it a lot.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Something over there.
We found his secret tunnel in his wine cellar.
Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel in the mountains. Secret tunnel.
It's full of wine.
Yep. I did karaoke last night with some friends.
Oh, hell yeah.
And because of all the protests, I made sure to sing, do you hear the people singing a song of angry
Excellent.
men? It's the music of a people who
Hell yeah.
will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating
Blackets will be
of a
done.
drum. I think it's so funny how
despite everything.
little health Durge still has. Like, they're all level, 13, no, 14, and he still has, like, no health.
He's just a frail little murder god, you know?
He's running on good looks and charm. Well, we gave Karlak too much stuff. And now Lae'zel has too much stuff. Minthara, you will carry the wine.
The planet's been awakened. Vlaakith's forces are near.
Ooh. It's good to know. We're gonna have to fight some people.
Get Yankee. Vlaakith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We're gonna do murder or are we gonna do talking?
If it doesn't come, we must fight. Lae'zel, glad
I mean,
you
you're
could
very
join
good at
us.
both,
You've
honestly.
spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. I protect the prism on our queen's behalf.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone.
Strike me down and die, a failed warrior forgotten by your people.
Brutal.
Orpheus is the Githyanki's true prince. You will not take him. I'm just gonna attack.
Just go for it.
There's no reason not to.
No surrender.
Alright, you have, Misty Step, right? Can you Misty Step over here?
In my best interest. In Venavir.
Yeah.
the slaughter. With finesse.
I love how hard he hits.
I shall not yield. Yes.
Can you lightning this person over here? No, that's too far away. What about... this? Can you do this one? Yes.
Ex textura.
Purulent horse ass!
Not pinned down just yet.
Let's ice knife this lady.
Do it. See what happens.
Blood comes easy these days. These boots have seen everything.
Let me strike.
Right idea.
I hate to say it, but I'm probably gonna need to head to bed in just a little bit.
Yeah, after we kill
'Cause
these
we are at
people, I'm probably...
around 10.
Yeah, well, we just gotta kill some people. We'll,
Just do a little pre-bedtime murders.
we'll sleep with, what's her name tomorrow.
Have to keep going.
We already agreed to sleep with
Yay.
her. Okay, so that guy's dead.
Close ranks.
Can you jump up here, Karlak? dash.
I will ascend. On the move.
Go for the throat.
Let none stand in our way.
Quickly.
Between this and the rats, you're just doing a lot of killing today.
Yeah, and we also killed all of Fox News.
And nothing of value was lost.
Yeah.
Hey, Snakehoof is here.
Snakehoof, your arrival is poorly timed because we are almost done with the stream.
Oh no.
Oh no, Durge is dead.
No, Durge can't be dead.
It's okay, we'll avenge him.
All right, if we must.
Time to strike. My path be true.
There's blood in the air.
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
Inveniam dia.
Joke's on him, he just made himself
Father, ease my way.
easier to kill. Because now he's in range of
Yeah.
Jahira.
Get him. Get him.
Unleash me. I will not fail.
Everyone's so far away.
Ready for this?
Alright, Astarion, wake up. Our boy here.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. We're gonna save here. Tomorrow, next week, we will sleep with the Devil Lady and finish looking around the Emperor's old house. Peep at all his shit.
Seduced by the devil? Au contraire, we are doing the seducing here. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for stream.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. And we will see you same time next week. Later.